What's going on YouTube? It's Bryce with Hunting Deep Outdoors. Today I'm super excited to bring you a video on the Latitude profile platform. Just came in the mail yesterday. Getting a review made of it today. If you could, please like and subscribe before we get started in this video. If not, that's fine. It just helps the channel a ton. But let's jump right into the video. This video, we're covering the Latitude profile platform. Now, this is a platform I've been extremely excited for. It released about 2.5 weeks ago and had about a 2-week lead time for shipping. So I ordered it when it came out and I just received it yesterday. We're going to be going over the specs of this platform, the features of this platform, and then we're going to get it on a tree and we're going to go over my first impressions on it. So starting with the specifications of this platform, it's claiming to be 14 inches wide. So when I measure it, I get just under 13.5 inches wide, and that's from the widest points. So I get 13.5 wide. They're claiming 11 inches in depth. All right, y'all, jumping in here real quick. I made a quick mistake looking at the specs wrong. So the depth of the platform, or the length of the platform, they claim 12.5, not 11. So that's my fault. I looked at that wrong. They claim 12.5. I got 12.25. So that's where we're at right now. So 12.25 in depth. I'm getting just over 13 in width, 13.25, even though they claim 14. So a little off on the specifications there. When I weighed it, it is stating that it's 3.4 pounds, and that's about what I got on my scale, just over 3.4, and that's without the cam buckle attachment method that it came with. So with the cam buckle, you're looking at about 3.6 pounds. So a little on the heavier side for a platform, but it's nothing crazy. I currently run the Cruiser Mini Seeker, which is at like 3.25 pounds. So nothing crazy, but the features that this comes with and that's packed into this it's pretty neat. So far, more of the specifications, you're looking at $210 for this. So $209.99 plus shipping and taxes. So $210. It has a 300-pound weight rating, which is pretty nice. I mean, it's normal with what's on the market nowadays. You'll see some with 250, some with 350. And now we'll jump into the features of this platform. So you can see just by looking at it that it has the recessed post design. So that allows it to fold pretty much completely flat. So when it's folded flat, you get 1.25 inch size. So completely flat, 1.25 inch. All right. You can also see, looking at the front of this platform, you can see that it's got the angled front. Now, this is not angled. If you're looking at the Cruiser Seeker, Cruiser Mini Seeker, something like that, it's not as severely angled as those platforms, but you can see that it does have that little bit of angle off the front to kind of help support your ankles, put your feet at that more natural position. I would say, looking at other platforms on the market, this would kind of be similar to the Tethered V that just released. I'd say the angle I haven't touched it, but it's probably similar to that. On the top of this platform, we'll get up close, you can see it does have some grip texture there. You've got the little grips on there for your boots. It also, whatever it's coated in, is very grippy. So it's going to be hard to see in the light, but it does have a texture on there. Besides just the little knobs for grip for your feet, it does have a texture on there to grip your boots. So far as the post just has your Versa button that's screwed in there, and then it has the adjustment knob. So this adjustment knob, it's pretty nice. It allows you to adjust it. If I were to be standing on this platform, I can reach down and adjust this as I'm standing on it to change the pitch of the platform, which is pretty cool. So just screw it in, and as I screw it in, it lifts it up. As I unscrew it, it pitches it down. And then the big feature that allows this to really fold down and get its profile name is right here on this standoff bracket. So on this standoff bracket, you can see that it has this knob right here that screws in and screws out. So you screw this knob in, and you don't have to screw it super far or super hard. And now it's locked in. Okay, this is locked in, ready to be set on the tree. When I'm packing it up, all I have to do is just unscrew it, give it a couple twists, and it just folds right down. So this now brings me to the only complaint messing with this so far that I've seen is with the standoff bracket. So if I have this tied down with my cam strap or whatever, it's going to hold the post in place. But watch this. If I tilt it, if I'm carrying this and I'm moving fast, I'm carrying it in my hand, I tilt it up, this folds out when I tilt it up. Folds back in. So I loosen it. If I tilt it down, it'll fold out, and then tilt it up, it tends to fold back in. So out, in, out, in. It does make some noise, especially if I'm doing it with some force. So that one didn't even go in. But it seems to be, sometimes it's super loose and it'll flap in and out. Other times it seems to hold and it doesn't move in and out. So that's just something to keep in mind. It's not a deal breaker for me, but I would definitely keep that in mind for purchasing this platform. Maybe when you're wrapping your cam strap around it, maybe you just want to put one of the straps over that so it's not flapping in and out. Like I said, sometimes it'll do it, sometimes it won't. That's the only real downfall I've seen for this so far, is just that noise that you can make by having it fall in and out. So that's the specs and the features of this platform. It looks super nice. It's a very aesthetically pleasing platform, similar to the Arsenal Razor and Razor Mag that I've messed with in the past that are very aesthetically pleasing. This is nice. It's not that shiny finish. It's a brown coating with the gray, similar to all the Latitude colors. Good grip texture. Feels really nice in the hand. Folds super flat. It does make some metal on metal noise. So stealth strips or hockey tape, whatever you want to use. The metal on metal contacts are right here. These three contact the post. And then at the end right here, these two posts right here contact this top part. So if you're looking for stealth strips, that's the only places you would have to stealth strip. Let's go ahead. We'll hop outside. We'll get this on the tree and see what the first impressions are on the tree. Okay, so we've made it outside now. Sorry, I apologize for any of the wind noise if that interferes. But we've got it on the tree now. I'm going to switch the camera angle real quick, and we're going to go over how this thing bites into the tree, and then we're going to hop up on it. All right, so I've got it set up on the tree. I haven't pushed it down or tightened it yet. I've just tightened the cam strap. I haven't cammed it over. But we'll go ahead. We'll push it down to set it a little bit. And now we'll take a look at the teeth as we cam it over. All right. I mean, that cammed pretty well. And I'll show you the top. I'm putting pressure on it. I'm putting my full weight down on this. It does come away a little bit. That's with me putting a lot of pressure on it. If you toe cam that, like you should, like most platforms do, it's good. But you can see it bites in pretty dang well. You can see this tooth is all the way in. This tooth all the way in. I mean, you can see that it's in there good. It's not going anywhere. So let's hop up on it. All right, we've got it up on the tree. Let's hop up in there, see what the initial impressions are. I'm sorry if the camera's moving back and forth. Like I said, it's super windy out today, so just bear with me. All right, so initial impressions, immediately upon, once I stood on this, I can tell that grip is definitely, it digs into your boots. So it does have pretty good grip on it. It's also making a little bit of squeaking on my boots. So keep in mind if that's something, if there's a platform you're interested in, my boots are a little wet. The grass is wet. So when I got up on here, I'm moving my boots around. It does squeak a little bit, and that grip on your boots also makes a little bit of noise as you're moving your feet around. I know you won't be able to hear it, but it definitely makes a little bit of noise there. I can also tell you, putting some weight on this, kind of hopping on it a little bit, it's also a platform that you're definitely going to want to toe cam down. I'm going to let the wind pass a little bit, but I haven't toe cammed it yet. I've only seated it with my hands, but it is pulling away from the tree a little bit. The top bracket is, so you're going to want to toe cam this. And I can tell you right now, the top of the bracket, top of the post does not have much room to get your boot in there to tow cam it, okay? But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna tow cam it. And now we should be seated pretty good. Let's give it some side pressure. All right, from this side, it's not moving. Loosen it up a little bit, give it some more. And I'm jumping on that. It's not moving. Top on the other side. So from this side, I am getting it to move a little bit. That could just be the way I have it seated, maybe the way it's angled on the tree, but if I'm just standing here and I have to take a shot, no issues. If I'm jumping on it, it's starting to push the bottom teeth away from me a little bit, but it's not moving anywhere. As for the flex on this platform, the only thin platform similar to this one that I can think of is the Arsenal right now, the Arsenal Razor platforms. I have used those. They definitely have some flex. This one, not nearly the amount of flex. Like I said, I'm 5'9", I'm 170 pounds. So when platforms flex, it's for those that are bigger than me, it might be something you don't like, such as those thin Arsenal ones, but this one does not flex on me at all, pretty much. I mean, there's a tiny bit on the edges. That angled front is super nice, especially if you like to lean. Sitting in it feels great. Walking around the side of it, there's angles. So this is very similar to their Rebel platform. That angle just gives you a nice spot where it's recessed in the platform. It just gives you a nice spot for your foot on the side. Rather than it being rounded where your foot could slip, having it recessed like this, your foot can really dig in there and set you up for a good solid shot from either side. Now the front, I do like this, not severely angled, similar to the Seeker that I have. I like the Seeker's angle in certain situations, such as all-day sits. It's nice. But for this, I mean, it basically conforms to the shape of your foot with that small angle, which is super nice. I can tell you right now, this is a comfortable platform. It's wide enough on the edges to where you can spread your feet out. Yeah, I mean, not really much else to say about it. First impressions are that it's a solid platform. I mean, I put a lot of pressure on the sides, didn't go anywhere. The front angle is nice, the grip's nice. So I think that's about it. We can go ahead and wrap this video up. I will show you one other thing actually real quick that I'm not a huge fan of, that I just noticed when I was messing with it a little bit. So we'll go ahead, we'll show you that real fast. So you can see from the side, this is as far out as it'll go. For the pitch down. So it does not have a very far pitch angled down. If that's something that you really like, if you like to have your platform angled pretty far down to support your feet better, or your ankles better, or that's just how you prefer to saddle hunt, this might not be the platform for you. I mean, it's got some good adjustment down, but it does not angle as far as some other platforms that I've seen in the past. It does have a lot of angle adjustment up, just not very much down. But you can see when I was jumping on it, I mean, those teeth really, really dug into that tree. And I'll stand up here on it, show you real quick. You can see when I jump on it, it pulls it away from the tree a little bit. But I am a size 9 shoe, and I've got plenty of room on here for moving around. Plenty of room. It does not have much flex, not much play. So yeah, that's the profile platform. All right, so that's my quick review of this Latitude profile platform. Like I stated when I was up on the platform, my first impressions are it definitely pulls away from the tree a little bit, just using the cam strap, tighten it down. It's something that I definitely recommend toe camming it to get it extremely tight. Giving it side pressure was no issue from either side. It held steady. Ample foot room for me with a size 9 shoe. And this angled front, it's not such a severe angled front that it kind of bends your foot up, but it pretty much conforms to the arch of your foot, if I could put it one way, which seems super comfortable to me. I haven't gotten in the woods yet, haven't hunted with it yet. This weekend will be my first time in the woods with it. I'm super excited to use it. I don't use the cam strap. I use the PSH from Vital Ground Outdoors. That's what I found to be my favorite method so far this year. It was either that or the daisy chain. I found the PSH to be my favorite. But yeah, this platform for $210, I don't think you can really go wrong with it for what's on the market right now. For the way it packs down, yes, the weight's a little heavier at 3.4 pounds, but for the way it packs down and the features that it has, I think it's an awesome platform. If you could, please like and subscribe. I love posting these videos. I'm trying to get some hunting videos out. Just haven't been able to get anything on the ground or anything to cooperate yet in the woods. So I'll see y'all in the next video. I appreciate your support, your comments, all your likes on the videos. Y'all have a blessed day.